Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you are having a lovely day. Hope you are looking forward to the weekend, whatever you may be doing on your own, with loved ones, traveling, drinking, relaxing. Happy Friday to you. Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Please like, please subscribe. Shamelessly, please subscribe. We are 5 subscribers away from the big 5K. That's 5 away from the big 5K. To the football. Tottenham Hotspur at home this weekend, tomorrow, 3 o'clock to Crystal Palace. Now, we were talking about this yesterday, Henry Wright and I. If you had looked at this game 2 months ago, everyone in the league would have gone, oh, Spurs at home to Palace. Spurs are chasing 4th. Palace are fighting relegation. They were going that way so quickly. They were sinking so quickly to relegation. Everyone would have said this is a foregone conclusion. 3 points for Tottenham Hotspur. Now, is it a foregone conclusion? Let's have a look at it, shall we? So, it's Tottenham at home to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, since Roy Hodgson took over, they have played 6 games. In that time, they are 4th in the form table, winning 4, drawing 1, and losing 1, only losing to Wolves away. In that time, they have scored 13 goals, so just averaging over 2.1 goals a game, which is fantastic from where they were. A team that couldn't score, a team that couldn't buy a win. A manager who's come in with stick. He got loads of stick. Roy, he's a dinosaur. He's a fossil. He's going to get them relegated. Why are they going back to him? And look what he's done. He's given them 13 points out of the last 18 available. And they can't get relegated. They're above Chelsea. And they've got nothing to lose. So they come to Tottenham Hotspur with absolutely nothing to lose. On top of this, what has Roy Hodgson done at Palace? What has he done to change them? What's he doing different to Vieira? Now, when you look at Crystal Palace, you'll look at it and you'll say, okay, before, Vieira was playing one of Elise or Eze with Zaha and Ayew. Now he's playing both. Ayew was in and out the team before as well. Now he's playing every game and looking confident. But what he's doing is he's utilising the squad that he's got. He's realised, I've got flair players. I've got attacking talent. Eze, Ayew, Zaha, Elise. These are players that can get you off your seat. These are players that are pacey. These are tricky players with skill that can hurt you. And the more players you have on the pitch that can hurt you at any one time, the better it's going to be for your football club. And Eze and Elise have thrived. It feels like they're scoring or assisting every week at the moment. Now, can they continue that form? Who knows? But let's be honest. If you're Roy Hodgson, you are saying to your team, oi, we're 4th in the form table. We've lost 1 of our last 6 games. Tottenham are a mess. Run at them. Run at them. Run at Dyer, Romero, Porro, Perisic. These players cannot defend. These players are scared of pace. They are scared of tricky players with good movement because their positional sense is absolutely woeful. I would be saying go at them 100 miles per hour. Launch the ball in the box if you need to. Go long. Go on the floor. Run at them. But just do everything at pace and Spurs can't cope. We have a midfield too that can't cope. Højbjerg and Skip will not cope with their pace and power. That's what I'd be saying if I was Roy Hodgson. But if you're Tottenham Hotspur, what are you thinking? In that same 6 games, Tottenham have lost 3, drawn 2 and won 1. We're conceding goals for fun. Conceding goals for fun. If I look at it right now, as we sit down in 16th in the form table in those 6 games, 16th. And I look at our results. 4 against Liverpool we conceded. 2 against United. 6 against Newcastle. 3 against Bournemouth. 1 against Brighton. 1 against Everton. 17 goals conceded in 6 games. If you were Palace, you'd be well up for that, wouldn't you? You'd be well up for it. But this is Tottenham. We do have offensive players that can hurt the opposition, just like Palace do. I would like to think that ours are of that little bit higher caliber. But are they playing like it? Let's start with Kane and Son. Son has started to score a few more goals lately. I wouldn't go as far to say he's back to his old self, but his positioning and his movement seems to be back to what it was last year, which surprised me because this year under Antonio Conte, it was almost as though he was coming from deep, and that's not his game. Last year under Antonio Conte, he was playing on the shoulder of the last man and was deadly through on goal, which begs the question, why haven't we seen more of that? But long may it continue. Get Son doing what Son does best, on the shoulder, through on goal, scoring goals. No time to think, through on goal, bang. That's where he's deadly. That's where he's at his best. That's where he's a class finisher. Dropping deep, that's not Heung-min Son. That's not his game. That's Kane. That's Kane's game. So now if we look at Kane, Kane's scoring goals. Is he playing his best football that we've seen in a Spurs shirt? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But he has got 25 Premier League goals playing for this Spurs team with no creativity. Wonderful return. So Kane and Son, I'm not worried about. Kulu is where the worry is. Richarlison is where the worry is. Danjuma doesn't even get a game, so I won't bring him into this. For tomorrow's game, does he drop Kulu? Does he get an extra body in midfield with Sarr and go to the deadly two up top of Kane and Son? Kane dropping deep, feeding Son. There's your tactic. Does he do that? That's what I would do. That's only me. I'm just a football fan. All of us fans, everyone watching this video, we've all got our own idea of what a good tactic is or what the team should play, who should be selected. And I can only talk about my opinion. That's what I would do. Kulu doesn't deserve to start. Neither does Richarlison. For me, I would have a midfield free and I would get it to Kane and Son as quickly as possible. That's what I would do. Have the midfield free to protect the back free because they're appalling. Have Porro and Perisic trying to go that way a bit more rather than that way where they're not very good. Get the ball into Kane and Son. Go and join him, Perisic and Porro. And that's your four going forward. That's what I would do. Will he do that? I don't know. Can we hurt Palace like that? Of course we can. Kane and Son have shown they can score goals against anybody. So this game is really an interesting matchup for me because you've got a Palace team who are in good form with no pressure on them. And that's always dangerous, isn't it? Isn't it always dangerous playing a team that have no pressure on them? They're no worries about, they're not going to get Europe. They're not going to go down. Do they relax? Are they on holiday? Mentally, are they on holiday? Does Roy get it into them that, hey, keep going. Just keep winning games. Keep playing that football. Express yourselves. Give the ball to the creative free in Eze, Elise and Zaha. Do Palace score early and nullify the crowd? Does it turn toxic? There's so many different strings to this bow tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting. Now let's have a look at Tottenham at the back. What does he do? What does he do? We know he'll play a 5. I'll be shocked if he plays a 4 whilst Royal is not available because Porro cannot play at right back. Which 3 are we going to see at the back? Is this finally the game where we see Eric Dyer dropped? Does he go Romero, Longley, Davis? Does Longley come in for Davis? Does Romero get dropped? All of these questions I'm just not sure about anymore. All I know is I struggle to look forward to these games now. I struggle because I know we're going to have such little possession. I know that we're going to be bad at the back. But can Spurs put on a performance for us for once? Don't the fans deserve this? Don't we deserve a performance? On the cold face of it, you could say, look, we're playing mid-table. Surely we can put on a performance at home and give the fans something to cheer about. Go at them from the first minute. Let's not do this first 9-10 minutes sitting back, getting annihilated, and then we have to try and claw our way back in. And then that makes fans go, oh, the heart, the passion, the desire, blah, blah, blah. If they had heart, passion, and desire, they wouldn't be 3-0 down in games. Just my opinion. So look, all in all, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It should be a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to the game, not looking forward to our performance because I know we won't play good football. But hey, that's me. Let me know your results, your prediction. Let me know your predicted team formation and lineup. I'd be really interested to know. Are you worried about Palace? Should we be worried about Palace? Is it embarrassing that we're worried about Palace coming to our ground? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. 5 off of 5K. Thank you, everybody. Take care.